Mary Chicarelli is our maid of honor. She would go. Mary has a ride home, it sounds like. Mary, if you would please give your attention to Mary. Let's see if she can come out of her shell and do a toast.
I'll try.
Louder.
Oh, I'm gonna get loud.
Can't hear you. Tell us everything.
Is everybody finished? Is the peanut gallery done? Are you good? Okay. So, I was trying to think of something to say today that would be all of a maid of honor speech should be. So I did whatever good maid of honor should do, and I Googled it. And I found a formula to like the good wedding speech for a sister, from a sister. So basically you're supposed to start talking about how you grew up inseparable, trying on each other's clothes, playing house, talking about your wedding in the future. And then you add a sappy story about something that happened to you when you were younger, like learning how to ride a bike. And then you end the speech by giving advice about being married. Like, the 2 secrets of a long-lasting and happy marriage are a good sense of humor and a short memory. And voila, the perfect maid of honor speech. But I didn't really think that fit Anne and I. As this side knows. Am I right? Am I right? Okay. So I decided to tell the truth. Oh yeah, no, I'm going to tell the truth. The truth is that Anne and I didn't really get along when we were growing up. I know that surprises this half of the room, but not so much this half. Anne and I would fight about clothes, about our hair, about the bathroom, about our parents, about our brother. I mean, he's a nice guy and all, but having an older brother sometimes is really annoying. So, when we were teenagers, we would argue about the same stuff. Clothes, hair products, we'd be in the bathroom. Anne would also tell me when she was going to beat me in something and how she was going to do it. And then I would say, no, you're not, and then yes, I am, and then no, you're not. When I was about 7, I was in a few accidents that required medical attention. In 1 year. 1 year, people, this side of the room, they all know. They all know. This side doesn't. And Anne was somehow involved. I haven't figured it out. She denies everything. But I just know that Anne would show up, I would fall off the bunk bed, and have to go to the hospital. This was also around the same time that Anne won a spelling bee for the entire country of England. I don't know how many of you guys know that she won the spelling bee for the entire country of England. She only got 3rd place in Germany, though. Right? Okay. And I remember sitting in England in this burlap gray carpet. Do you remember that carpet? It was like nasty. So I remember Anne sitting there with Mom, and it was recite word after word after word. And I, at like 7 years old, it was saying, I want to play outside. I don't know why she's doing that. I don't get it. Why is she doing that? So you sat there, you memorized word after word after word. And maybe that is what led me to throw myself off the bed. I don't know. The side note is I only recently found out that she got 3rd place in Germany. Maybe because I just remembered her always winning things and lose. I mean, 3rd place isn't really losing, but to Anne it is, so I never really remembered her losing. But anyways, I was trying to imagine the word that she must have lost on. Because Anne remembers everything. It's like an elephant. She remembers not, but you're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's like an elephant. And I realized that it must have been a word that Mom felt really weird to say to her. Oh, no. outside the room. It must have been a word she didn't want to say to her 10-year-old. Am I right? Can you guess what it is?
No, I don't want to say it.
Okay. So I thought it was, what word could it be? And then I would realize, I was like, well, maybe it was something that she didn't feel that was appropriate for a 10-year-old girl. No, because they ask you the origin of the word, the meaning of the word. So it must have been something like gonorrhea. That's the only thing I can think of that would be okay in Germany for a 10-year-old to spell, but not so much for an American. So we have to picture it. Anne is 10 years old, and she walks up to the podium, and the moderator says, "Your word is gonorrhea." Go along with it, Anne. Go along with it. And Anne had these huge plastic rimmed glasses. They were like this. They were huge. She had pants that were too short at all times, tennis shoes that were too big at all times, Farrah Fawcett feathered on the top, and John Bon Jovi perm on the bottom. Everyone getting a good sense of what Anne looked like? He was, but your hairstyle was not. So anyway, I'll move on. So she lost, whatever. But things started changing between Anne and I when we moved far away from each other, basically. We started missing the good moments and started calling and supporting each other more, which led us to laughing together more than we thought. Anne would send me mail, like just envelopes with quotes from when she was playing basketball at Kent State. Got some flashes here. She would send me quotes from coaches like, "The greatest accomplishment is not never falling, but rising again after every time you fall." I called her when I had a broken heart, and she would tell me to suck it up. She would call me to tell me she won something, and I would tell her she still wasn't that great. It's still not perfect. But I think that what made us fight with each other makes us fight for each other now. I'm not done. Because ours is a relationship worth fighting for, as all sisters' relationships are. And now we work well with each other, I think, unlike we ever did before. You push, I pull, you swing, I duck. Because the truth is, and I said I was telling the truth, is that Anne gives 110% of everything she does. I mean, you can see it here tonight. All the people that she has here from Ohio, all of her old friends from Kent, all of her friends and family here that are here to spend this day with you. We all know that you give 110% in everything you do. And you have since you were little. Like when you spelled word after word after word with Mom. And I still don't understand it, but you did it. Just for the competition. And that desire and competition spreads to other people in your life very quickly, just like gonorrhea. Now I tie that in. Did I steal your thunder, Dad? Okay. Into what our dad likes to call Chickarelli land. And if you ever enter, beware. Beware. You are a triathlon athlete. You have your own success somewhere in a place called Cleveland. I have now dubbed it the Cleve. So if you hear me say that, I mean Cleveland. And you are very, very tall, so that works. And when you proposed to Anne, I would admit it caught me a little off guard, but you did exactly what she has done her entire life, and that is to jump in and give 110%. And I wouldn't want anything less for Anne and a husband and a friend than for him to give his all. And that's what you did, and that's Anne. So before I finish, I'll give you a small piece of advice. The 2 secrets of a long-lasting and happy marriage are a good sense of humor and a short memory. I love you, congratulations, and Happy New Year, everybody.
2 things, guys. First, dinner is served right now, and second, that's the first time the word gonorrhea has been used in a maid of honor speech. I would have